Jorge Hernandez with the Low Blow and Southwest Fight News, here with Jason Sanchez at Sanchez Brothers Gym. How you doing, man?
Doing good, man. Thank you.
You got a big fight June 8th against Oscar Valdez for the WBO Featherweight Title of the world. What's it like right now, feeling and knowing that you're going to fight for a world title?
Oh, it's amazing. It's just something I've always been waiting for, and it finally came through, so I'm really excited, and I've been working really hard for it.
Now, this fight and this opportunity kind of came out of the blue. Eric Ituarte was supposed to fight Oscar Valdez originally, and then you were presented the opportunity. What was that moment and that feeling like when you got the phone call?
Oh, it was really exciting. My family was really happy and stuff, so but yeah, they just told me if I wanted to take up the fight and stuff, and yeah.
So this is a big fight for you. I know you fought in Panama and defeated a prospect, a Puerto Rican undefeated prospect, and now here it's a little bit different kind of lights in Reno that'll be going down. What's the preparation been like for such a big fight here with you and your dad?
We've just been working really hard, lots of sparring, running, and everything's been really going good. We got some sparring partners from Robert Garcia's boxing gym, so they've been helping me out and stuff, and yep.
What's that mean to have guys from a big camp like Robert Garcia's come here to Albuquerque to be able to train with you?
It feels good. They're some tough opponents, and I feel like they really helped me out.
Yeah. Now, you're 24, right?
Yeah, 24.
You're 24 years old. You're getting the chance here for an opportunity. You're 14-0. Did you think this opportunity would come this quick for you?
No, I didn't. I knew it was going to come soon, but I wasn't expecting it this fast.
In your line of thinking, when did you think this was going to happen? I know last year was a really big year for you. You made a splash on the international stage. When did you think that this title fight was actually going to come?
I don't know. I was thinking maybe 3-4 fights more.
Yeah. Now, you signed a pretty long contract with Top Rank. How have they been since you've been fighting with them? I mean, I think this is going to be your second fight with them.
Yeah,
is that correct?
Fight. They actually been really good to us, and yeah. We really like working with them. Now,
Oscar Valdez, on the last fight, you fought Daniel Lea. He was the main event for that fight. So you guys got a first-hand view of how him and Eddie Reynoso, his trainer, are kind of behave there in the ring. So was that good insight that you guys were able to get, and are you and your dad developing a game plan from what you saw that night?
Yeah. And I've always looked at his fights and stuff because I like the way he has a good style. I like the way he boxes, but now it's like now I gotta fight him. But that's really cool. And yeah, no, we saw him fight and stuff.
You guys got to speak to him and Eddie Reynoso momentarily of the fight. What was that communication like? Obviously, at that point, you guys didn't know you'd be fighting with one another, but what was that like for you? I'm sure he's one of the guys that you kind of look up to now this age in boxing right now. So what was that moment like for you to meet him?
It was actually kind of cool just meeting him. He's a world champion, so it was really cool.
Is it weird? Is it surreal that you'll be facing him for a world title?
Yeah, now it's weird. Like now that I go back to it and I'm like, oh shit, like I met him and then now I'm fighting him, so yeah. But that's cool.
Yeah. What do you think he does well? What's the best thing you think Oscar Valdez does well? Obviously, he has 25 victories and 20 knockouts, so the power is something that he has to his benefit. But what else do you think he does well in the ring?
He has good power, yeah, definitely, and he can box too, so he has some good movement.
Yeah. Now, is speed something that you think you have an advantage over him?
Yeah, I feel like I got speed, and I know he drops his hands a lot too and gets caught a lot, so I'm going to take advantage of that.
This fight will be broadcasted live on ESPN. What's that feeling like to know that the nation, the world is going to be able to see you that night?
Oh, that's amazing. It's really cool. ESPN, it's just a chance so people can see my style and get to know me as a fighter.
Yeah. Recently, or at least in the press release that Top Rank sent out, you gave a lot of credit to your brother Alan Sanchez, who obviously passed away about 4 years ago. What's that feeling been like, and motivation, having him in your mind and in your drive?
Yeah, I can just feel him. Like, he's really been helping me. Even when I went to Panama, I just felt him there, and like I feel like he's really been guiding me to a good success.
Yeah. What do you think his first words would have been when you guys would have found out that Oscar Valdez and you were going to be fighting for a world title?
I can just picture him just like real happy and excited and being like, yeah.
Yeah. With your dad here, obviously he'll be in your corner. What's it mean for you and your father to have had this journey ever since the amateurs to make it to this big world stage?
It's amazing. From fighting a bunch of amateur little fights and stuff, and now being the main event on ESPN, it's amazing.
You're representing a few different places. You're representing New Mexico, you're representing Albuquerque, you're representing the United States, you're representing Durango. What's it mean to have all of that support from all of those different states, from those 2 different countries behind you?
It's awesome. I'm lucky I can represent all those.
Yeah, do you guys expect a lot of family to be able to make the trip out to Reno?
Yeah, we're gonna have a few friends and family that are gonna make it out there.
Yeah. I'm gonna rattle off some names for you: Holly Holm, Bob Foster, Johnny Tapia, Danny Romero, and Austin Trout. All of them in their first world title fight, they were all undefeated. They all won that. Now it's Jason Sanchez's turn. What will it mean to you to add your name to that legacy and that line of great boxers that come out of the state of New Mexico?
It'd mean a lot to me. Just another name here from Albuquerque. So it'd be amazing.
Out of all those fighters, which one do you look up to the most?
Yeah, I'd probably have to say Johnny and Austin Trout.
What can fans expect to see from you June 8th in Reno?
A lot of action for sure. A lot of action and just excitement.
For those of you that have never heard of you or have never seen you fight, what's one thing that you'd like for them to know about you, whether it be personally or in the ring?
For them to keep an eye on me, hopefully make something big happen.
Yeah. And finally, a message to all of your fans?
Just a shout out to all my friends and family and friends that support me. Thank you guys all.
Albuquerque's Jason Sanchez fighting June 8th against Oscar Valdez in Reno, Nevada. Make sure you guys check him out on ESPN. Thanks for the time.